Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Ooh. We're getting set up here. This week, we're doing our. You got multiple computers going on here. This week, we're doing our Luke and Faith Learn Japanese live. Live. What week are we on, Faith?
6.
6. We're on week 6. Let me bring this up. Yes, I'll fix that.
We have several computers.
This computer. When I want it to work, it doesn't. All right. Here we go. Perfect.
Is anyone watching this? Oh, there's one person, people watching. Hey, person.
All right. So most people aren't going to see this until it's already been recorded, but here we are live. Boy, we don't have our intro. Should we remake our intro live?
Sure.
All right, ready? One. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Our Luke and Faith? Yeah, all right. 1, 2, 3. Luke and Faith learn Japanese!
Week 6.
Week 6. Week 6. All right, Faith, what did we learn today? Or this week, rather? First, what did we learn from our Japanese from Zero book?
We learned, of course, more hiragana.
We learned hiragana. That's true. Every week we learn hiragana. Sorry, go ahead.
And we also learned like, really like, dislike, really dislike.
And a polite way to say dislike. Dislike. So, what was our, how do you say like?
Ski.
Ski, that's right.
It's actually S-U-K-I, but it's kind of just crammed together into ski.
Ski. And that was in our book before we learned how to say it, so we were practicing it like suki. And then when we found out it actually pronounced ski, we had to keep ski, ski, not suki, ski.
I would say ski a lot.
Ski. And then how do you say I really like?
Daisuki.
Daisuki. Dai means big or a lot, so daisuki, I like it a lot. And then how do you say dislike? Do you remember? Kirai.
Kirai.
Kirai. So I dislike kirai desu. Or if I really dislike something,
Dai kirai.
dai kirai.
Dai
kirai. And then there's a polite way of saying I dislike something, which is kirai janai desu, which is like saying, well, I don't dislike it, but I really don't like it. So it's more of a polite way to do that. Should we do hiragana?
Yes.
All right. Normally I cut out us writing, but you'll have to sit there as we write our hiragana.
It's kind of a long process sometimes.
It can be, especially like, oh, I don't like the way that looks. Oh, I want to write that over. We're just gonna have to go first attempt on all of our characters this time. So this week we learned, what did we learn? We learned na, ni, nu, ne, no. All right, so let's go na. Na, ni, it's not good. It's not great. Nu was the hardest for me this week.
Yeah,
Nu was really weird. When I wrote too big, I'm going 2 lines. Ne.
Ooh. I did my knee pretty wonky.
Yeah. You getting our first try this week. How the sausage is made.
Oh no.
You get a neat little.
Yeah. Okay.
Na, ni, nu, ne.
Ne. Ne is.
Do it. Start with the line.
Oh yeah. Okay.
curly. There you go. Ooh, make that curly a little shorter. And then no.
No was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Although I didn't do very good.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you do a first.
Yeah. So you get our first tries this week.
This is what happens when you do a first attempt.
All right. So we got na, ni, nu, ne, no. No, we already use a lot, and actually, in our Japanese with ease, our Asimo course, we learned about ni a lot this week. Ni was that location or destination? I feel like it was location.
I think it was location.
Yeah, I think it was location.
One of them was gold though.
Ni, so let's see, here it is here. Goal, so it was destination. So doko ni, koko ni, asoko ni. So it'd be like destination, where something is, where you're going for something. Movies, go into the movies. Remember what movie was? We learned that?
We did learn that.
It's a short word.
It's like eiga?
Eiga, that's
Eiga.
right. Eiga.
Eiga.
So if we were going to the movies, eiga ni ikimasu. We go to the movies. All right. Put that over there. Oh, so what else did we learn in our Japanese with ease this week? Oh, I was writing down some of the verbs we were learning. Oh, it was also scratch paper that somebody drew on. And we learned another thing this week. We learned how to make, so we know how to make a negative verb that's current, and that is masen. Oh, hey, we got somebody watching this.
Hello.
If I was going to pronounce that in Japanese, tehegekerdam. But I doubt that's supposed to be in Japanese. How you doing? So we know wakarimasu. I understand. Wakarimasen. I don't understand.
I don't know.
And what did we learn for I didn't understand? Meaning I didn't understand in the past. What was that? You remember?
I'm pretty sure. Wakarimasen deshita.
Deshita, that's right. So it looks like to make a I didn't whatever in the past, you use the same masen ending and you add deshita on it, and that means it didn't happen in the past. And I was reading up a little bit on the verbs, and I know there's the more informal, and we haven't really learned the informal conjugations yet. But I read an interesting comment this week that said Japanese people will be more impressed if you understand and are respectful of the culture more than they care about can you speak Japanese. So even though there's less formal ways to say things, right now we're focused on the formal ways to say things because we don't want to look dumb in Japan. We don't want to leave a bad impression, so we're mainly focused on the formal. I'll take that. So I was looking at some of the verbs that we've learned, and one thing I also noticed is that it seems like whatever the verb is, like to go is iku, and what it seems like is whatever the ending of the verb is gets cut off when you conjugate it with the mas form and you add imas. So you take iku, you keep ik, you leave the u, and you add imas. Ikimasu. So I was looking at some of the verbs that we've learned thus far. Ikimasu, to go. What else did we learn? Read the next one.
We learned tabimasu.
Tabemasu. To eat.
I think we talked about that.
Yeah, we did that one. Nomimasu. To drink.
Arimasu. To exist.
Kaemasu. To buy. I guess that's also kind of shopping. I don't know if there's a distinction between shopping, to shop, and to buy, but if there is. I'm gonna do the next one.
Where are we? Okay. Arukimasu.
Arukimasu.
To walk.
Mimasu.
To see.
To see.
Shiteimasu. To know.
And shimasu. To do. To do. So I've been trying to write down and remember all the verbs that we're learning so we can practice them and use them, and all the conjugations that we learned. So if we take ikimasu to go, we know ikimasu, ikimashita, which is
it is
ikimasu is I go now, ikimashita I went, ikimasho, you remember that one?
Ikimashu.
That was kind of a weird one. I don't completely understand that, but they use it like let's go. So I don't know if it's kind of a little form of a command. So maybe you could say tabemasho, let's eat. Or would you use that, would you tell somebody that? Tabemasho, you eat.
You eat now.
You eat now! Ikimasen, I don't go. And now we know I didn't go, which is
Ikimasen deshita.
ikimasen deshita. That's right. Yeah, I'll put this back on.
There's a lot of behind the scenes.
All right. What else did we learn? I think that was mostly what we learned last week. Come on, computer. This will be very awkward if it doesn't come back on, because I wrote down what our meeting this conversation was this week.
Oh no.
Work you. There we go.
Yay!
All the beeping. Okay. All the beeping. All right. In that case, what time is it? It's time for meaningless conversations. Would you like to start?
Sure. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. あなたの犬が好きですか？
はい、好きです。
昨日あなたの妹を見ましたか？
見ませんでした。出て妹をありません。
ああ、そうです。忘れません。ごめんなさい。
猫が好きですか？
嫌いじゃないです。That's our somewhat short and meaningless conversation this week. What else? What else? Anything stand out at you this week, Faith?
I'm not quite sure.
No. Since we are doing this, and since we have a little different camera this week, just to give you an idea of what our book looks like that we're learning from. So here's our, make sure you can see this here. Here's our, the lesson we did this week. Let me get a little closer. So lesson 5, so it basically gives you an overview of the new words. The new words are kind of a key to what you're going to be doing that week.
And the person said, smiley face.
All right.
Smiley face back.
Oh, there you go. Now you can smiley face back without me blocking
wait.
your face. So it gives examples of all the new stuff that we've learned. It gives, we learned the one pronoun. I forgot to talk about that. We learned the one pronoun. So like if you wanted to say the red one, do you remember how to say that? Uh-huh. What do you put after it? It's no.
No.
Akano. The
Akano.
red one. So we learned that. It gives us some sample conversations, some practice, and then what we do with these is it gives us these, what would you call them, little conversations. So we'll quiz each other. Like, she'll read the English to me, and then I got to make Japanese from it, and then we'll do the same with her. Then she'll read the Japanese to me, and I got to make English from it. Or is that what I just said? Well, we switch. Whatever I said, we switch back and forth. Then there's a reading comprehension section, and you can see, as I don't know if you can see this very well, but as we learn new hiragana, it replaces the romaji with the new hiragana that we learned. So then we learn our pen des. Well, that's not a pen. And bitsu des.
Bitsu desu.
Then we learn our hiragana, which it gives us practice for learning our hiragana, and then more practice for learning hiragana. So we see all the stuff that we learned. We practice writing our hiragana. We do match up our hiragana. Then there's more activities. We don't always write all of our activities here. A lot of times towards the end we'll just say what the things are, and then at the end it gives us a bunch of new vocabulary to learn for the next week. So the other thing that I might do is play for you. This is kind of a review as well. So our Assimil course, I want to play the audio for one of these. So let's look at our next one. Our next one is lesson 9. If you can see that, but it gives you the Japanese on the one side, the English on the other side. Let me just play so you can hear, because we commented before about how slow it does some of the audio for this. Let me bring it up. A good YouTuber would probably have this ready ahead of time.
We're not.
But we're not good YouTubers, so you get what you get, I guess. Let's see. Alright, so lesson, what did I say? Lesson 9. Alright, so lesson 9, hopefully this comes through on the camera. We'll play it. So you can hear how slowly they...
This is Unit 9 of Pimsleur's Japanese 1.
Oh, that's Pimsleur.
Listen to this conversation between...
That's not what I was trying to get. That's my Pimsleur audio.
Sorry about this.
Yeah. There we go. Here's lesson 9.
第9課
So it tells us 第9課。
中華料理
今晩中華料理を食べましょうか
Yeah, so I don't make you listen to all of it, but
いい
it'll repeat it again at a more closer to a natural pace. Still kind of slow.
And then when it's all done, you can look at what it was in English.
Mm-hmm. And then it's got little cultural notes and stuff about the language, and it's got little exercises that you do where it gives you some stuff that you learned and you gotta translate it. It's pretty good. I like it. How do you like doing
It's
this
fun.
one?
And you with this and the Japanese from 0. I think.
You finish talking about this. I'm gonna go turn off whatever that squeaking is real quick.
Yeah, there's some weird squeaking. Hi. It's me.
We're back. All right. What was our goal from last week? Remember what our goal was from last week?
Oh, vocabulary and
Vocabulary. Yeah, and we've been working on learning our verbs more. But I do want to focus on them. I think I'm going to take the words because we've been doing an Anki deck based off of the Japanese from 0, but I think I would also like to make an Anki deck for some key vocabulary from this as well. I think that'll help. So, I mean, we're getting there with the vocabulary. We're getting there with it.
And schedule.
Schedule, we haven't made a schedule yet.
I mean,
we're still,
we do ASML every day.
yeah, we do
It's-
ASML every day.
We do something every day.
Yeah,
It's not really a schedule,
it's
but
not really scheduled, but
something.
something. I figure as long as we get a little bit every day, we're making progress. Making progress. What was the hardest thing for you this week? Not saying Suki.
Yes.
That was a tough one.
Yeah. I was like,
Suki des.
Suki des.
Suki des.
You'd be like, ski des. No, like, ski des. Ski des. Ski des?
Suki des.
Ski des.
Yeah. And then anything else? What was difficult this week? What was difficult? Oh, you know, one thing that's still been kind of difficult is where I'm starting to get an idea of the particles. But like, so maybe somebody can answer this for us. Sometimes they say bread. They would say pan o tabemasu ka. So they use the marker O. I don't completely understand. I guess we would be the wa, because you're just leaving out anata wa.
Yeah.
But then other times, I don't know. Sometimes they'll be like your friend, so they leave out the anata no tomodachi. But then they'll just be like tomodachi ga.
Tomodachi.
So Faith found a video on wa and ga. What did you learn on that video?
It said for wa, it like, so the example was I am Fred. It was watashi wa or ga Fredo desu. And it said wa puts emphasis on the word after it, and ga puts emphasis on the word before it. So like in English, like if you put watashi wa Fredo desu, it would be I am Fred. But if it was like, you would put like the emphasis on Fred, it would be like I'm Fred. But if you would say watashi ga, watashi ga Fredo desu, it would be I am Fred.
So I guess normally, in a normal conversation, you'd be like, watashi wa Fredo desu. I am Fred. But then if somebody was like, who's Fred? Who's Fred? And maybe you're like, watashi ga Fredo desu. I am Fred. I keep telling you, I am Fred. So,
Oh,
hello,
someone said,
Infinite Moose.
Hey, Infinite Moose.
Thanks for watching.
Record four people watching.
So I think most people will see this afterwards. Oh, we should have maybe posted something saying we were going live, I guess.
Yeah. Next time, if we go live again,
Yeah.
we'll say, hey, we're going live. Also, remember, we were going to post our videos on Fridays.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's another thing. Actually, one of the reasons we're going live is because in total, what do you think it takes to make these videos? A couple hours? Yeah, between getting all the stuff out and
Konnichiwa.
editing it. Oh, hello, Sylvia Blue. Between getting all the stuff out and recording it, and it's actually been pretty quiet today. We usually have a lot of interruptions.
Someone said a new.
I got a notification that you were live with anything.
Let me know if you need a hand.
We like the feedback. When you tell us we're doing something wrong, that's great. Better to know we're doing it wrong and fix it than continue to do it wrong.
Hey, that means someone clicked the bell.
Click the bell.
That means you get notified if people post a video.
Oh yeah. That means subscribers.
Yay.
What few we have, but that's okay. We'll make the videos anyway. What else?
We only got 126.
Wait, we got distracted. What were we talking about?
And we're posting them on Fridays.
Oh yes. One of the reasons that you can come in. one of the reasons that we have to edit is because people come in and out of the videos sometimes. And
That's okay.
my wife was outside taking pictures. She's a professional mermaid. Do you want to say hi?
Where do I go?
It's right there.
Hi.
Yeah. So she's
Sorry,
taking pictures
but-
for the website. So she was outside in the pool. She hasn't got her mermaid tail on right now, but it was out.
Yes.
So
I'm gonna wave.
that's her. Oh,
Yeah.
I think you gotta wave. Someone's
Oh,
waving at you.
Okay. Wait,
So-
I think it's like, okay. Anyway, hi.
So if you see in the bloopers from the last couple of weeks, if you heard me saying, "Will you ask her to take a shower when we're done?" or "Can you ask her to
Stop
blow dry
blow-drying
her hair till we're done?" That's who it is right
Yeah.
there.
Hey, someone said she loves.
They love your hair.
Oh, thank
This is-
you.
This is not all. This is her mermaid hair,
She has a video.
self-decorated. We're getting. Yeah, we're professional mermaid. Yes.
Yes,
So
I know.
she does. If you
Hold on, let me
live.
get my tail.
Oh. We're gonna have a mermaid demonstration maybe. So she does. You can look at her Facebook page. It's Amanda the Desert Mermaid. So this is
Let me come in
this is
this
just
way.
this is just
It'll-
one of her tails. She has many more.
Yeah.
She has many more. How many
Oh
tails
gosh,
do you have?
I'm in my bathing suit, so we'll kind of
Oh,
come
yeah.
back here. Sorry. Okay.
Think of the children.
I know, I'm so sorry. But yes, this is just one.
She's got like 10
Yeah.
mermaid tails.
Yep.
They asked where you can sign up.
What's that?
And she
Yeah,
does.
so you can sign
She
up.
does. Right now, she does a lot of kids' birthday parties where she'll go and they make necklaces, and she swims with the kids for like
Okay.
45 minutes usually.
Yeah.
They
It's
have a lot of
so
fun
much
with
fun.
it.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Amanda the Desert Mermaid, if you want to check out her Facebook page, she corralled my son into going outside and taking pictures for her.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Um,
I said that's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So she likes doing that. This is only part of the get up here. There's a lot more when we
Yeah, I
actually
love
go
the
out.
whole crown.
The
And
Japanese word for mermaid is ningyo.
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 Ningyo. Ningyo. Ningyo. Ningyo.
Oh,
Ningyo.
there's two different words very similar apparently. Ningyo is mermaid and ningyo.
Oh, I say maybe you stretch
ningyo is doll.
maybe you stretch the O out for doll. So maybe it's like ningyo
Well, make sure
for
you
mermaid.
don't call you a doll.
Ningyo.
yeah. I'm okay with that. Mermaid doll. It's totally fine.
Wait, I have mixed it up.
Ah, that's okay because we don't know either.
Yeah.
So we would believe you no matter what you said.
Yeah.
Yep, stretch it up the other
Okay, so does stretching out the O make it doll? So ningyo, mermaid, ningyo, doll.
side. Ningyo in kanji. is
Person plus fish.
Person plus fish.
You're the fish person.
Yeah.
This is, I married the fish person,
Yeah. Okay.
and there she is.
Yes. Well, it was nice meeting you.
Thank you for
What do I
stopping
say
in.
in Japanese?
Oh, yeah. What was our goodbye word? Not sayonara.
Oh, matane.
Matane. You
To
say
see you later.
matane.
Matane.
See you later.
No, it's kind of bye.
Yeah. And then my son is standing outside of camera range because he was forced to go out and take pictures underwater. What is it? Go ahead and say it. I can't.
Look at the chat.
Yeah, we have.
Matane. Yeah.
Okay.
So they were saying bye.
Oh yeah, they were saying bye to you.
Oh, okay, bye. Do I have to, like, do you want me to come back
No,
here?
that's fine. That's-
Okay, bye.
Yeah, so she said bye. Okay, where were we after
Wait.
the Ningyo interruption?
Ningyo is person plus form. Huh.
Ningyo. Oh, so person plus form is doll. Person plus fish is mermaid.
Oh,
So
I love it.
so Ningyo mermaid, Ningyo doll.
That's cool.
But I guess
We learned
But-
something new by bringing.
I know it.
by bringing my mom in.
every day you guys teach us something. We love it.
Perfect.
Oh, there you go. They put the kanji in there.
And someone's-
Ningyo versus
oh. Okay.
Ningyo.
Okay.
Ah,
Ningyo
yeah.
versus
Ningyo
okay,
versus
good.
Ningyo.
Thanks.
We love it. We love it.
We're getting more people here.
I know
We have
it.
6 people in total.
I know it took towards the end of the video before people started showing up. So I feel like we should
Hey, it's
do some stuff that we already did. Infinite Moose was here right at the beginning, just about. For everybody that missed it, we wrote our hiragana that we learned this week. Na, ni, nu,
We
ne,
also got
no.
one guy that commented at like the beginning of the
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not doing it.
We learned ski,
Ski.
kirai, daikirai, daisuki. Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
Go back and
back
watch
to the
it, yeah.
Friday.
Oh yeah. Back to the Friday. So we started to say this several times. One of the reasons that we did the live stream today was because we were running out of time and we were already supposed to have the video up yesterday. And I was like, Faith, we don't have time to edit this video and get it up. We're gonna live stream it, and cross our fingers that the dogs didn't bark too much, and that nobody took a shower, and that
No one dried their hair.
nobody dried their hair, and that we
Doing
weren't
it live.
we weren't
Yes,
touching
we-
our face so
yes,
much.
we are Infinite Moose. We're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
Doing it live.
Yeah, so we kind of ran out of time. So I was like, Faith, we're just going to do it live, and
So,
whatever happens, happens.
so that's why we're gonna do it on Friday.
Yeah, so I think our new goal, not because Wednesdays are really tough for me because I do something in the morning,
I've been
and
using
then
Nope.
I've been using. Oh, so do you like? So here's the problem that I had with the memorize stuff. So I tried to do the Japanese memorize, but for the hiragana part, it would show the hiragana character, but then it would say the sound, and it'd be like ra, and then you're like, well, now I know what it is because you just told me it's ra.
Yeah.
So that was weird. But then, so I went through that anyway, and they were teaching you some words, but then all of a sudden they started throwing in the kanji, and with the memorize, like on the computer, I usually do it on the computer, and you gotta type in the kanji on the computer, but sometimes it would put the hiragana on, and I couldn't figure out how to make it go to the kanji character that I was trying to write. So I kind of gave up on that. But I guess if I did it on the app, then it would, because the app doesn't make you, they give you stuff to choose from. So maybe I'll try it again on the app, I don't know. Because I've been using Memrise for Chinese and Spanish for a while. So,
And the person that said that was here from the beginning.
So what was it? Nuke Marines.
Nuke Marines.
I'm trying to read it in Japanese.
Oh, wait.
Nuke Marines.
How do you say it? How do you say it again? What's
Nuka
that?
Marine. Nuka Marine. Yeah, it's just Nuke Marine. So, Nuke. Oh, I was gonna say, are you a Marine? But no, Nuke Marine might be. Let's see, Marines. So, what else? Okay, goals for next week. Yeah, so on Friday from now on, the videos will be up on Friday. What else? Oh, what's our goals for next week? What's your goal for next week?
Oh, yeah. What should our goal for next week be?
My goal is going to be not to be late with the video.
Yeah.
What
to
else?
actually, again, to make a schedule.
Make a
to
schedule.
actually do it on time.
Do it on time. Yeah. But summer's ending, kids are going back to school, so the schedule won't be as off anymore. Of course, then we'll be a lot busier, but what can you do? Anything else?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Well, I guess in that case, it's time to say matane. Matane.
Bye, everyone.
I just got to figure out how to stop
Someone
this.
said Jane.
Oh, Jane.
What is Jane?
Well, we won't stop it just yet. What is Jane? What's Jane?
See ya. Good luck with your studies. Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that's how you say bye bye.
Jane.
Bye bye. What is Jeanette? Jeanette? Jane? Jane
Kaleidoscope.
is the same as
Oh.
Matane, basically. Huh.
Oh, okay. Oh, Kaleido Phoenix. Does that mean you're in Phoenix? Matane.
Wait.
Jane.
Oh.
So Jane or Matane, either one. Oh, not in
Oh.
Phoenix. Oh, okay. Well,
If
either
I'm
way.
with the animal.
Thank you everybody for watching.
Bye.
And if you missed the beginning, you can go back and watch the beginning and
Okay.
Matane. I just gotta figure out how do I stop this video. Oh, finish.
I spelled that wrong. Jenna, maybe a little more